Hello, today would be a video of my getting back to my strength training. As I said in a recent video, I haven't been able to do strength training or my Kung Fu practice for quite a few months due to workload and physical disability when I hurt my shoulder. So I've laid off because I knew that if I tried to work out during the time that I had to do all the ranch work, it would just be too much for my body. So I finished my ranch work, the weed eating a few days ago, and I took off a couple of days just to recuperate. And so today is going to be the first day I'm getting back into actual training. I did a set of Tai Chi this morning with some stretching, and then this afternoon I'm going to go through some of my strength training exercises to see where I am and what I have to begin with. I really haven't done very much through the past months. Occasionally I go out and do some pull-ups or try to do some push-ups to see how my shoulder is. And so I'm going to take it pretty easy. I don't want to hurt myself again. So some of the exercises I might go to failure, like on the pull-ups, but maybe on tricep press and push-ups, I'm just going to take it easy and kind of see what feels comfortable. And then by recording this, we'll get an idea of where I stand on my road back to full recovery and workout. So come along. This will be forward-facing pull-ups, and at one point I was up to I think 11 pull-ups, but if I do 6, I think I'll be happy. That's my goal, 6 to 7. We'll see how it goes. I try to keep pretty good form. I may not do like full extension. Take it easy on the shoulder joint, just probably down to about here. Okay, 6, that's what we got to start with. Okay, that was pretty good. Again, I'm just being careful of my shoulder joint. So I'll kind of do it 15 to 17 for the next couple of weeks. And then I'll just kind of progress on the amount of sets through the day. That way I can kind of strengthen my muscles and then protect the shoulder joint. I could have done more, but I'm not going to push it. So that's a good start. So this next exercise will be tiger push-ups. This is one I learned from James DeMille, who was a student of Bruce Lee in Seattle in the early days, and this was one of his favorite exercises. This is good exercise for the triceps. It's a fairly difficult exercise for many people, just because of the posture that you're in. Okay, that went pretty well. 10 tiger push-ups is fairly good. I was kind of concerned about my shoulder joint, but I didn't feel it in the shoulder at all. And you could kind of feel it in the triceps, so that was good. This next exercise will be tricep cable pull down extensions. And this is using a setup that I designed using a pulley and then this cable that goes to a stand with a 2-inch tube that can slip various amounts of Olympic weights on top of it. And it works out really good. The gravity keeps it pretty straight as long as you don't jerk it around too much. And also wear safety glasses whenever I'm doing any kind of cable exercises, because one time I had a cable break and it was kind of a scary close call. So that's one of the safety precautions I always do when I'm working with any cable machines. We got 40 pounds weight on this, and I'll do about 10 to 12. This is all part of the outdoor gym that I built last year. I have a whole indoor gym as well that you've seen in other videos. But when the weather's nice, like here in the spring and summer, then I can kind of work out throughout the day and just kind of enjoy being outdoors. So this is my outdoor gym. It is pretty quite flexible, everything from Olympic weight setup to calisthenics. So on my channel, I like to present exercises that are easy for anybody to set up. And this is a really simple exercise for your working out your biceps. Um, it's a suspension curl. And so you're working off of some sort of, you can use a chain or a rope to a tree or any fixed point, and a dowel, or here I have a chain and a nice handle to use. And then you're going to vary the angle of your body in order to create the amount of tension you need to work your muscle group. And so the flatter you are, of course, working against gravity, then the harder it is. Also, where your feet are in relation to the pivot point makes a difference on the type of tension as well. So it's a pretty variable setup where you can really just develop how you want it to feel. Here I'm going to keep my elbows high and do a high bicep curl. You can also focus a lot on the letting out because that builds your bicep as well. And of course, you can lengthen out the chain so you're flatter, and that makes the degree more difficult. Okay, that'd be a good beginning to my strength training workout routine. Again, I was just kind of playing around today and trying and playing with different exercises. In order to work out a particular body part, for example, your biceps, you have many different ways to exercise the same muscle. And if you're having like a joint problem I have, I'm going to stay away from the dips for a while because that's pretty stressful for your joint. And do extensions and overhead suspension extensions and stuff to work out the same muscle group. And then as I get stronger, the muscles around will protect the joint more. So there's many ways to exercise, and this just kind of give you some ideas for creating your own workout routine. Okay, thank you.